Hey there. So hopefully I'm recording this time. I actually, in all transparency, recorded a video with no sound. And I have no idea what I said on the video because I never like really plan for these videos. As I just kind of go with it and I go with where the spirit leads me. And I'm going to do that again right now. So, but I did share on that and I will share again on this awesome book a friend gave to me. It's called Holy Moments by Matthew Kelly. And I've been perusing through it. It's really just a beautiful book. It's one of those timeless ones that you can just keep going through. And I happened to land on this page today, the moment of decision. And I just, right now, I guess in the season that I'm in and the place that I'm in, this little section really, really resonated with me today. And I'm not going to read you the whole thing, but I'll read you little bits and pieces and things that kind of resonated with me, and I'll share on that. But if you only, what Matthew Kelly says is, if you only learn to master one moment in your life, learn to master the moment of decision. He says we all make choices. That's the easy part. The hard thing about choices is living with them. And then he goes on. And then towards the end of this chapter, which, and again, these chapters are actually very small. They're not very long at all. Let me get to that one here. Fumbling with the pages. Oops, there we go. He also says that the beautiful thing about choices is you have more to make. Choices got you here, but if you don't like here, all you need to do is start making different choices. Your choices have power, he says. And that is so true, isn't it? We can choose how we want to be every moment of the day. It's a choice that we're making. It's a decision. You know, it used to be really easy for me to just get up right out of bed, like jump up, ready to face the day. I'm an early riser. I like getting up early. I like to meet the day. That's just me. That's how I am. There are times when I do like to sleep in, and I think I've been sleeping in a lot later than I usually do these days. But I can't do that anymore. I can't just jump out of bed and go about my day and get my stuff going and do what I want to do. There's a lot of things I can't do in this season of my life. And it really is a season. And I don't know how long this season will last or whether it will morph into more of what my life is going to be more like going forward. I don't know those things today, and I don't have to. The Lord knows where I'm going. The Lord has the plan, and I trust in that. All I have to do is every day keep showing up and doing the things that I need to do to move myself along in this journey. And the thing, you see this behind me. I'm literally in my zucchini garden. Those are zucchini flowers. I'm all about the zucchini flowers right now. And again, it's one of those things that I've had to make adjustments for. I think it was this weekend. Maybe it was on Saturday. I forget which morning we went out and we picked zucchini flowers. And I was so excited. Maybe it was even Friday morning. We went and picked the zucchini flowers. I was so excited to make them. But I knew I couldn't do them like I normally would. I knew that I just couldn't physically do that. So we picked the flowers. I got them ready, and then I put them away. And I actually was intending to do them the next morning, and that just didn't work out because I couldn't. I overdid the day before. I shouldn't have done a little more walking than I did, a little more stress on my back than I did. And so I just physically couldn't do it that next day, and I couldn't do it the following day. So I think I did it either 2 or 3 days later. But my blossoms had kind of shrunk up a little because you're supposed to keep them in a cool, dry place if you're not going to use them right away. You really should use them right away. As soon as you pick them, you should clean them, get them prepared, and use them. You can keep them a day or two, but mine kind of not froze up. They kind of shrunk up. So this morning we went out again, and I didn't go too much walking, but we did go to the zucchini patch and got some more zucchini flowers. And I made up because I had already made the stuffing for the other ones, and I had some left over. Put that in the fridge, and then I just made a very quick batter. and I made some for lunch, which was just heavenly. So I wanted to show you actually in my other video that you never saw, and you're never going to see because there's no volume to it. You'd just be if you can read my lips, then you probably see what I'm saying. I cleaned this out, but so John was kind enough to go out and get me another one. This is a zucchini flower. It's a little one. They have a male and a female. I'm not always. I think the male or the female might be hairier here. I'm not exactly sure, but anyway, what you do is you're gonna these little things here. They look like a flower around them. You take those off, right? You got to remove those. Those you don't want to eat, right? So I take those off, and then I do remove the stems. Some people keep the stems because they like to dip it or whatnot. Some people actually remove the bottom, but they cut them up. There's so many different ways to have these zucchini flowers. I love them stuffed. That's probably my favorite way. But I also remember as a little girl, my parents making a little girl, young adult, as an adult, my parents making the zucchini flowers. They would go out into the garden and bring in the zucchini flowers, and they'd most times they'd like chop them up and they'd put them in frittata. They would also make like a batter and put them in with the batter with the herbs and the stuff. Or they would stuff them, or just do them plain. You know, fry them, put them in a little bit of egg and or like a batter. And so here, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to open these up. They're very delicate. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little stamen in there. I don't know if you can see that in there. There you go. And what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take that out. Some people eat them. Some people stuff them like that or just eat them. They don't take them out. I don't like them. So I prefer to remove them. And then your hands gets all gritty. But that's it. Now I messed that up, but that's okay. You can still stuff it, right? You got to wash that really good. And then you stuff it with whatever you want to stuff it if you want to stuff it. And then you kind of roll it a little so that way when you dip it, it'll gets its little batter all over it, and then you fry it. And I made some this weekend, and there's still some here actually, but I made the ones today, and I dug into it in my last video, but I want to show you the inside. Inside there, when you take a bite of this, I don't know if you can hear the crunch, but it's good. So, inside of this, the lemon. I have lemon zest in that filling. Is ricotta, an egg, a little touch of sea salt, ricotta, some ground black pepper, and our fresh herbs from our garden. There's parsley, sage, and basil all chopped up in there. And I don't know if that you can probably see it even better. Ooh, I don't know where to go for the camera here, but there you go. But they're so good, and I won't finish the rest of that right now. But the thing is, I'm learning a different way to do things. I'm making lots of adjustments because I'm just not where I'd like to be right now in my physical journey. And you know, and I guess one of the things I want to share is if that's you, if you're, you know, in a moment of like this book, when I think about decisions and I think about choices, I have to make a choice every day to be accepting of the situation that I'm in and keep moving forward. And it's not always easy. Anybody who deals with chronic pain and discomfort knows that it isn't easy. And people who love people who deal with chronic pain and discomfort know that it's not easy. It's not easy on the people that we love, and it's not easy on the people that love us. And that's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow. But we have to accept, at least I know I'm not saying we, right? Let's get the we out of it. Because I'm talking really about me here. I have to accept where I'm at in my journey today. And I have to make the best of it because, you know, I have a God who is more powerful than anything, anyone or anything. And I trust fully in him. And if I if I start, doubting or why me or this or that or all that nonsense, then I'm not trusting him. I'm not looking to him. And I do. I mean, I've shared, and I won't go into it on this video, but and I'll do another one. About my time at Lourdes. Live streaming. It's just so it does a lot for my heart, and it's not easy. The situation that I'm living with right now isn't easy, and I struggle, and I spend a lot of time in prayer. I spend a lot of time just literally not even being able to pray, but just saying the name Jesus over and over again, and just placing my head right on his shoulder and taking the Blessed Mother's hand, putting myself in that beautiful place. And that's where I can find peace. That's often when I can finally fall asleep. It's an image that just comes right to my heart, and it gives me peace. While in the meantime, I'm still trying to do the things that I love to do, like collecting zucchini flowers and cooking and making them and eating them because they are just so darn delicious. So anyway, my friends, I just wanted to pop in today and just share a little bit of cooking with faith with you. And my attempts at this are just really not very good because I consider myself to be pretty technical advanced, but I'm not. I have to rely on my beloved for a lot of guidance in this process because it's not easy for me, especially learning new ways. But in any event, I'm kind of captive, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing my walk. And so I hope you like the picture behind me. I love it. Those beautiful zucchini flowers. And listen, there's many, many different ways to make them. I will post a video on the ones that I made. But I'm not going to list them all. But there are lots of fabulous cooks out there, home cooks, professional cooks, and everybody's popping out with zucchini flower recipes these days because they're bountiful now. This is the time of year when they come out. And a little bit later into the season as well, but it's a short season that we have these beautiful, beautiful delicacies. So I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to say goodbye, and I pray that you have a blessed and a glorious day. I pray that whatever circumstances you come upon today are an opportunity to draw closer to the Lord, to draw deeper into his beautiful, beautiful sacred heart, and get closer to him. And also an opportunity to get to know yourself. That's always my goal. I'm not really good at it. I find out things about myself all the time that I need to change, that I want to change. And I'm not always good about changing them. But I keep reminding myself, and I keep trying to walk on that journey of self-knowledge, because how do I make changes in my life if I don't know the things that I need to do better on, the things that I need to work more on? And of course, through it all, I just pray for you joy in the journey, that you find his joy, his peace, his love in the journey. Bye, friends. See you later.